Jamahal Hill books a quick turnaround fight. Hill will face Khalil Roundtree on June 29 at UFC 303. The promotion announced Friday. The event takes place at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas and is headlined by Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. A former UFC light heavyweight champion, Hill, during his April 13 bout versus Alex Pereira, looked to regain championship status he vacated. However, the current champion Pereira ended the attempt with a first-round knockout. The loss snapped a 5-fight winning streak for Hill. Roundtree rides a 5-fight winning streak into the showdown with Hill. 4 of the 5 fights were finishes, including a third-round TKO of Anthony Smith in his most recent outing in December. Max Holloway leg damage. Max Holloway shows off the leg damage he sustained from Justin Gaethje's kicks during UFC 300.
Blew up my ass, dog. My calf, it looks way better. It's way better. My leg is way better. It's bruised though.
What you need for this one? The books?
Yeah, book. Three books. Regular 4 books for super. Oh, like crazy. That guy kicked like a Mack truck, bro. That guy kicked like a Mack truck, bro. Kicks like a Mack truck, bro. Kicks like a Mack truck, bro. This guy.
Sean Strickland and Dirty Brazilian. Strickland recently posted a video on his YouTube channel saying he wants to make that dirty Brazilian bleed, referring to Costa. Now Costa has responded.
I like Costa. Costa's he's a funny guy. He makes me laugh. He's pro free speech. I like that guy. But I'm gonna make that dirty Brazilian bleed. And you know, I'm gonna do it for Brazil, because Brazil doesn't even like Costa. So hey, Brazil, this one's for you guys.
Mira, hijo de puta. Mira, hijo de puta. Yo soy mexicano. I'm half a Mexican. What you talking about? Shut up, motherfucker. Don't speak English. You speak the fuck Spanish to my povo. Yo soy Mexican. You will never touch the secret Jews. You hear me? Shut the fuck up. Boludo.
I like Costa. Costa's he's a funny guy. He makes me laugh. He's pro free speech.
Chael Sonnen, the GOAT. Chael Sonnen says that if Alex Pereira defeats Tom Aspinall and becomes triple champion, he will be the GOAT.
Kid Alex Pereira, that's an amateur. He has an amateur's record. He's done it 12 times now. He's only done it 8 in the octagon, but within those 8, he's captured 2 world titles and he's beaten 5 world champions. Insane. And if I was to tell you that Alex Pereira, who's never had a wrestling match, he's never had a grappling match, he is not a black belt, is the greatest to have ever done it, you would roll your eyes. But if he became champ, and he is the first person ever that could actually do it, where we stand back and go, yeah, he actually might be able to.
Best shot, yep.
If he did that, we're not out having a conversation on who the GOAT is. We will just refer to him as the GOAT. Right? Think of how great George St. Pierre is, but you know, he won 70, 185, but none of us thought he could go up to 205. Right. It was John Jones at that time, just for example.
Right.
Or Daniel Cormier when he gets the heavyweight and the light heavyweight, but we knew he couldn't make the weight class of 185. It's one of those things where a guy can only go so far. Even Henry Cejudo wanted to try his hand with Volkanovski, and I think we're all in agreement of how that would have worked out. Alex, he really does want the Tom fight. That wasn't just like, you know, he's high on adrenaline. He tried to get the Tom fight at 300. Remember when he was putting out that cryptic equation, you know, 3 plus 30 equals 300.
Yeah, but
he really would do it, and he'd be the first person where we'd stand back. And I am not saying I think he could beat Tom, but he'd be the first person we go, yeah, give him a shot. He might be able to beat him.
Ali Abdulaziz and X. Ali Abdulaziz has addressed rumors of him controlling and tweeting from fighters he manages. Talking to Gilbert Burns, Ali was asked how many fighter X accounts he controls. This is what he had to say.
And everyone wants to know, Ali, how many Twitter accounts from your guys that you're managing right now? How many Twitter accounts?
If I tell you, I have to kill you. Hey, listen, everybody needs help every once in a while.
But you help a couple guys with it very English or...
Listen, hey.
Don't kill me.
Not yet. Listen, at the end of the day, like, you know, sometimes you have to help guys. Sometimes, you know, you have to tell them what to say. And sometimes you kind of have to type it out for them a little bit too. I'm a Twitter black belt. Like, that's what I'm going to say. You know what, man? Like, now everybody's speaking English. Everybody's grown. I advise. I maneuver.
Ryan Garcia's show continues. Ryan Garcia served up one last bit of weirdness. The 140-pound contender who is scheduled to face Devin Haney on pay-per-view Saturday at Barclays Center in Brooklyn lost the right to fight for Haney's WBC belt when he came in 3.2 pounds over the division limit Friday morning. Then at the public unofficial weigh-in in the afternoon, he gave professionalism the middle finger by removing his shirt and chugging down what appeared to be a beer on stage. The fighters later faced off for one final stare down, which was intense but relatively uneventful. Garcia has been acting erratically during the lead up to the biggest fight of his career, including a series of bizarre and crude comments at the final news conference on Thursday. He made a bet with Haney at the news conference that either fighter who came out in overweight would have to pay the other $500,000 per pound, which means Garcia owes Haney $1.5 million, and he has agreed to pay it, which evidently allowed the fight to go on as scheduled. Some have expressed concern for Garcia's well-being in the fight given his state of mind and Haney's pound-for-pound ability. Haney won his title by shutting out Regis Prograis in his most recent fight in December.
Bernard or someone from Ryan's team, but clearly a lot of animosity between the teams.
Right now as we get our final stare down of these two.
Game, again, look, fans are here
I think
at the Barclays Center. Devin's coming forward. He wants to do the face-off, which is good.
The two fighters before you have met before in the amateur divisions. They are 3 wins each.
This is the most intense face-off I've ever.
Diaz done with boxing presser. Nate Diaz was done with his cross-country press conference tour Friday night. After several questions to each fighter and their teams, Diaz apparently had enough of Jorge Masvidal challenging several fans to a fight and called it an early night. The final stop of the press tour lasted 18 minutes. Masvidal and Diaz will square off on pay-per-view on June 1 in Los Angeles.
It was a fun tour, going out over fucking USA, and I'm done with all this shit. I'm cool off all this fucking talking shit. I got a whole team to represent. I don't want to do none of this. I never did want to do any of it. Fuck this and fuck his team, bro. I'm out. I gotta go. Square up with yourself, motherfucker.
Just show up to the fight, man. That's it. Just show up to the fight, man.
Sean Strickland gets a therapy dog.
You know, guys, I'm not like big on the emotional sport animals. I think you should man up. This is not that for me. But I was driving earlier and this guy flipped me off. And I pulled up next to him. I called him a coward. His wife was in the car next to him. Or the passenger seat. I'm like, your husband's a coward. And then, you know. Anyways, driving home today, driving too slow. Someone flips me off. And I'm like, yeah, it's good, man. This bad dog takes the edge off just a little bit. Surprising, this guy, headlights off, cuts across all traffic, lock my brakes up. I fall, I'm about to go kick out his mirror. Some old man with his wife. So I just drive away. I gotta go pet my dog.